Yep.
Yep.
Well, particularly for architecture, I don't know if all of you know, we have no school of architecture based in Edmonton. We have a technology program at NAIT. So right away, I need to hire architects from the closest is Calgary, their school or beyond. So we really had to create a niche and again, a values-based company, a company that's flexible and very attractive by some of the perks we have to get people to move to Edmonton. And a lot of it is also selling Edmonton to people who come from abroad. We have lots and lots of people internationally who've landed at our office, and it's been actually kind of neat to, again, take them on a ski trip. Some of them is like, what the heck? go down on these two little things on this mountain? Are you kidding? So, or showing them what Edmonton has to offer. And we have some pretty amazing things, even for people we've brought from Vancouver. It's the livability, the schools, the parks, the accessibility to lots and lots of amenities. So just taking that extra step to show them what's possible.
Right. Cindy, how about you? How has Edmonton thrown a challenge into the hiring and keeping good employees mix?
Oh, I don't know that in the restaurant industry, I don't know that it's any different from any other city. I think it's any restaurant owner that I've ever talked to, no matter, it's always a challenge. Finding and keeping employees, it's just really, really, you know, people are just passing through often. They're not coming in and saying, you know, I want to own a restaurant, teach me everything you know. That, like, you know, once in a while, but not very often. And I had one employee come in, and when I interviewed him, he said, I want to work here for 2 years. And he was very specific. And he worked there for 2 years. That was it. That was his plan. But that doesn't happen very often. So, yeah, I don't know. And with On Our Table, again, yeah, we're still in startup mode. We have 5 employees in the back in the shop. And I think, you know, having I don't know if I'm getting off topic, but I think attracting good employees is, like we were talking about, online presence. Right. And having a really strong online presence. Ideally, those people will come to you and seek you out and make that whole process a lot easier. Yeah. Ideally.
Yeah, ideally. David, how about you?
Yeah, we're fortunate that Edmonton has a really strong tech community, so we have a lot of people that you know, potential employees. But there have been times over the years where we haven't been able to find the right people, and we've looked abroad, and it has been tough. And you know that the weather is a big thing that we're not saying here, but that's the thing that has turned a few people off. And there's been times where we've actually got people on board and they're excited, and then, you know, it turns out that their family vetoed the wife or the husband or the kids, and it's just people can be scared off by reading about, you know, Edmonton winters. That's the thing we've heard several times now. So we haven't, it hasn't stopped us from finding people. It just takes a little bit longer, and we look in the, you know, in the Alberta region, and people that understand and have lived here in the past. We've targeted people that have moved away from Edmonton, and they grew up here, and they're looking for a great place to come, and maybe they're, you know, living in Vancouver or Toronto or something, but they're happy to come back and work for a company that, you know, is full of energy.